Rise, my nation. Rise! Gather around and prepare. For tonight, our pride will be restored. This is your nation. This is our nation. This is the Raider Nation. Rise! Rise! Touchdown!
Allah Akbar, Kansas City Chiefs. Hello, corrupt American government and Oakland RaiderCentral Raider Nation fans. I am Jawaharlal, the biggest Kansas City Chief Booster Club president of the Pakistani division. We have captured Mikey Raider in hopes of changing this stupid show into a death statement to the Oakland Raider Nation and to prove that all Kansas City Chiefs fans and Kansas City Chief Nation is the best in the AFC West and they will win their division starting this Sunday versus the Raiders. By the end of this show, Mikey Raider and all his disciples on YouTube shall soon realize that we are the best in the West. And Mikey Raider shall be beheaded to prove this notion. Chiefs, welcome to RaiderCentral. I'm your captured host, Mikey Raider, saying, I hope I don't die. Let's watch the highlights versus the kitty catch.
I used that as a forum to self-promote. So what? Maurice Jones-Drew and Blaine Gabbert both hurt in this game.
Those are little crutches, too.
But the Raiders kept shooting themselves in the foot. That was the figurative injury they suffered all day, and they're down by 7 with 3.5 minutes to go when that pass interference call on 4th and 10 essentially bailed the Raiders out. The game went into overtime in which Chad Henne, who hardly moved the ball after Gabbert went out, finds over the middle Josilio Cecil Shorts, who stripped. And Shorts had a touchdown earlier in the day from Gabbert, and that put Oakland right in the wheelhouse of Seabass. And this would wrap it up in overtime.
He's a distinguished alumni.
26-23.
As you can see, that was an excellent game for the Raider Nation. Problem is, we played down to our opponents when we should have beat them by plenty of points. Especially with Maurice Jones-Drew getting injured and their quarterback, Blaine Yo Gabba Gabba, getting knocked out. We should have won by a bigger margin. We sort of played down the entire game, meaning we didn't play up to par. And we could not get anything going on offense. Greg Knapp's offense does not look very good. I don't know if this is a worrisome point for the Oakland Raiders, but if it was me, I'd be very worried because we did not have anything going the entire first half. So then at halftime, we had to make adjustments, and from what I heard, Greg Knapp went all Pakistani on the players in the locker room, and they came out with the no-huddle offense, and we finally had a rhythm going with Carson Palmer taking the lead, and we were able to work our way back in the game and tie it up and win it in overtime. So all in all, the Raider Nation played very good in the second half, but we have a lot to work with. And I'm tired of playing down to our opponents. Go Raiders. Can I speak? Okay. It's time for the good, the bad, and the ugly from last week's game. Well, the good is that we're only one game behind in the AFC West for tie of the division to maybe hopefully make the playoffs. So looking forward, if we can handle our business in our own division, we can actually tie it up and make it a competitive year in hopes of winning our division to make the playoffs. We will not make a wild card, so we have to win our division. So the good news is that we're one game behind the Denver Broncos and the you like that? Oh yeah, and the San Diego Chokers. Yeah, you like that? Unfortunately, the Chiefs are. Well, fortunately, they're below us. Okay. I don't want to die. Bad for this week? Well, besides me being captured by a Pakistani Chief Booster Club fan president, and I'm probably going to die at the end of this episode. The bad for this week is that our offensive line looked borderline offensive. They couldn't stop a damn thing. They couldn't stop a damn thing. Carson Palmer had pressure on him all day. He got sacked a couple of times, but he had to run for his life, like me. And it's just our offensive line didn't get any holes open for the run game, and Run DMC, was not able to do a damn thing under Greg Knapp's offense or zone blocking scheme. So that's the bad for this week, was that our damn offensive line look offensive. And the ugly for this week, it's him. No, it's nothing. It's Greg Knapp's offense. It ain't working. It didn't work with McFadden when he was in his rookie season and his second season. The zone blocking scheme didn't work then, and it's not working now. And the only thing that's working is our no-huddle offense, which means no offense, which means Carson Palmer is calling the offensive plays, without a huddle. So basically, he's calling the plays. It's not Greg Knapp. So the ugly is Greg Knapp's entire offense. He needs to bring back the power running scheme, and then apparently we need to play the no-huddle offense all the time, because he doesn't know what he's doing. Please. Time for the Raider Play of the Week. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to find the play because I can't get near a computer. Well, it was the third down play with 3.5 minutes left when we needed to get back in the game. Carson Palmer threw a 20-yard pass to Rod Streeter, who dove with his arms out and almost fell on his head just to catch the ball so the drive can continue and we can score and tie the game up. So that's the Raider Play of the Week.
What is the biggest concern? How do you fix the Raiders' defense?
The way they've fixed it the last 2 weeks, and that's bring pressure. Okay, that's what the Raiders have to do. They don't have the corners that can sit back and just lock down on a receiver. They have got to apply pressure, create quick balls coming from the quarterback, and they've got to be able to do it that way.
All right, under the rebuttal? Do you have a rebuttal, Mr. Neal?
First, I'd like to thank you Americans for tuning in to the show.
He's won some votes.
And when Bill's saying they got to come after him and he's saying continue to bring pressure, they have to continue not to compromise the defense, Bill. They got to do it with the 4 guys up front. They can't compromise that back end, and they got to continue to win the one-on-one matchups up front.
Very good.
Mr. Obama?
No, there are no more
We've
rebuttals.
already proven that doesn't work.
Yes.
Mr. Neal, next question, sir.
Yes.
I'm Candy Crowley in this thing. I will let you know when you can speak.
Thank you.
Lorenzo Neal as the offensive guy.
Yes.
Are you going to answer the question, too?
Yes, I am. I will straighten it out for both of you. The offensive guy, what do you want from an offensive game plan? Is it too conservative, or do you hand it over to Carson Palmer?
No, you got to establish it. That's a great question. You have to establish the running game. They got to continue to do gap blocking, get rid of this, all the slant, all the trickery. We got to go downhill, let the guys in the 3 techniques block down, give McFadden creases to run north and south, not east and west. And get Carson Palmer, you have to mix it up with the 2-minute, that no huddle, but they can't do it consistently.
You're done. Rebuttal,
Hey,
Mr. Romo.
You got to take the ball from Greg Knapp and put it in Carson Palmer's
boy.
hands.
Oh, boy.
Let him call the plays at the line of scrimmage. We saw that happen in the second half, and we saw success because he's got a feel of what's going on out on that field.
I think we've got it done right.
Call the Marines. Please. I'm at 7474 Sandlot Boulevard in Pakistan. Hey, it's time for the RaiderCentral MVP from last week's game. Well, this season, it's been no surprise. We don't have too many MVPs on our team. One player keeps coming out on a weekly basis and helping us survive and struggle and do our best to win every single game. And he's playing brilliantly. He's one of the top 15 quarterbacks in the entire league. That's right, I'm talking about Carson Palmer. He's a 4-time MVP now on our show. So Carson Palmer, all I can say is keep doing what you're doing. Chief, you're making the pickup look really good. So Carson Palmer, 1, 2, 3, 4-time MVP champ on RaiderCentral. You get the game ball.
It's Chump. First you gotta do the truffle shuffle.
You want me to do the truffle shuffle?
Do it.
Ah,
Do it.
come on.
Do it.
Ah. Ooga, 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 ooga. And now it's time for Rants and Raves with Mikey Raider. This week's topic, the Raiders and All Hallows Eve. The Raiders and Halloween. That's a very special day in Oakland Raider Nation. Why is Raiders and Halloween a very special day? Because every fucking day is Halloween if you're an Oakland Raider. Just go to an Oakland Raider game and watch the audience in the crowd. They all have costumes on of different people, of different characters. Every day is Halloween in Oakland at Raider Stadium. So the Raiders and Halloween go hand in hand. They are two of a kind. They need to be said in the same sentence. So every Halloween, Raider Nation, Raider people across the world, I say, don't wear a costume, because every day is Halloween for the Raiders, so finally the world can see that Raider fans are nothing but classy and awesome people. So Raider fans on Halloween, I say don't wear a costume, because everybody thinks we're already in costume every day of our lives. So Raiders and Halloween is a very special day, and we generally do very well on Halloween, especially when we're facing the Kansas City Chiefs. That's right, they are one of our biggest rivals. We hate them, and we are going to crush them. So this Halloween, get your candy, dress like a Raider, take care of your family, and be good. Happy Halloween!
Raider Nation. Raider Nation. Raider Nation. Raider Nation. This is your president speaking. And I approve this message.
Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders. Just win, baby, win, baby, win, baby.
We are the
Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders, Oakland Raiders. Just win, baby, win, baby, win, baby. Don't need no invitation. We are that Raider Nation. We rock that black and silver. We make them shake and shiver. We make them reconsider. And we still committed. So if you want a piece of this, you can come and get it.
touchdown, touchdown. Let's throw a bomb on first down. Let's throw a bomb on every down. First we score, then we clown. Having fun, look around. Nobody loud as a Raider crowd. Nobody proud as a Raider crowd. NFL, how you like me now? We gon' do this open style. Nothing but action. I'm Bo Jackson, hit the hole. Run you over, goal line. Jumping over, going crazy. Lose your soul, lose your mind in the black hole. Here's the goal, Super Bowl. And everybody here, get to go.
It is now time for the game preview versus the Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, Chiefs! They're gonna kill me. This will be a tough-fought game, no matter if the Kansas City Chiefs are good or not, because we play divisional teams a lot, and the games are always tough and fought, and comes down to the very end, regardless of schedule or rank. So this will be a very tough game for the Oakland Raiders. We need to have our offensive line play better. Our defensive line definitely needs to stop and attack the run. And we just need to stop one guy named Dwayne Bowe. And luckily, we got a semi-rookie quarterback, I call him, Mr. Brady Quinn. He hasn't proven much in the NFL. And this is probably his last shot at proving that he can be a viable quarterback in this league, not just a backup. So we need to bring our blitzes in our game, and we need to stop him and pressure him. And we definitely need to bring 8 or 9 in the box and stop Jamal Charles. Then we can definitely win this game. So it will be a tough game. Regardless, I hope I'm alive. I will be there in full force, hoping for a victory. Raider Nation, you know what time it is. It's time for the game prediction from this week's game versus the Kansas City Chiefs. This will be a tough game, so it will be very close until the end. But I have to be honest and predict the true outcome of this game. You're fucking making me do it. The final score from this week's game will be the Kansas City Chiefs 942 and the Oakland Raiders 3. It's bullshit! It's bullshit! It's gonna be Kansas City 19, the Oakland Raiders 25! Go Raiders! Commitment to excellence! Pride and poise! And Raider Nation! Just win, baby! Go! I'm still alive! Oh, shit! That's right, Oakland Raiders! I'm still here! I ain't gonna fucking die! That's right! Raiders till I die! And I'm never gonna die! That's right! Tune in each and every week to RaiderCentral to get your news, your info, your highlights, your nonsense from me, your host, Mikey Raider. Remember, Facebook us, Google us, and have a happy Halloween! Alright? You can't spell Oakland without the LA. And you can't spell Raiders without the Al. Oh shit! Is that my body? Oh shit, is that my body? Oh shit! Is that my body? Oh shit! I'm dead. I'm dead. Raider Nation. It's kind of cool just being ahead. You get it? Being ahead in our division for the playoffs. I feel a lot taller. And you know, I got no 300 pounds that is just holding my back. My back feels fine. Do I have a back? But it feels fine. Wow. I could be the headless Raider. That could be my costume. The headless Raider. A Raider with no head. He speaks the truth. And he has the body for nothing. The headless Raider. Happy Halloween, Raider Nation. I love you all. Go Raiders.